Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiree. A sweep is as lucky can be. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim.
From the late 1700s to the mid-1800s, the Industrial Revolution spread through Europe. Modern technology allowed for cheaper and more efficient production of goods. The economy of Europe grew and capitalism thrived through laissez-faire economics. However, with the new economic structure, the working class drastically changed. The population shifted from a rural and agricultural landscape to a dense urban sprawl filled with poor living conditions. Although the economy grew, the upper middle class bourgeoisie profited and left the working class to suffer. The Industrial Revolution was a time of great innovation and profit, but it was overshadowed by the negative responses of the working class and the counter-movements against it. The innovations of the Industrial Revolution were substantial, and among the inventions that highlighted the times, none were more important than the steam engine. Revolutionized by James Watt in 1781, the steam engine forever changed machinery's impact on transportation and manufacturing. The steam engine allowed trains to take over as Europe's primary transportation method. Additionally, manufacturing began to take place in factories. Workers began to flock to these factories in the cities. Living expenses in the cities were high and pay was low. However, because of the new economic boom, workers had no other option than to work in these large warehouses. A shift began in the worker population. Men were no longer the only ones working in the factory. Women and children were required to work jobs in order to support their family. In the poem The Chimney Sweeper by British poet William Blake, the tales of a child working as a chimney sweep are told and the horrible conditions are revealed.
When my mother died, I was very young, and my father sold me, while yet my tongue could scarcely cry, "Weep, weep, weep, weep." So your chimneys I sweep, and in soot I sleep. There's little Tom Dacre, who cried when his head that curled like a lamb's back was shaved. So I said, "Hush, Tom, never mind it, for when your head's bare, you know that the soot cannot spoil your white hair."
Poets like William Blake belonged to the Romantic movement, a counter-revolution to the Industrial Revolution. Romanticism was a stress on the importance of the natural world, individualism, and the supernatural, and how the Industrial Revolution was destroying these important qualities. Romantic artists claimed that the Industrial Revolution was inhumane and unnatural. It was a protest against the destruction of what it meant to be human. J.M.W. Turner was one of the most famous Romantic artists of the time. The British painter is famous for his abstract depictions showing the negative impacts of the Industrial Revolution on the natural world. In J.M.W. Turner's Rain, Steam, and Speed, Turner depicts a modern steam locomotive coursing through the open fields. In the painting, the natural world is depicted in bright, lively colors, whereas the modern invention is depicted with black. This shows the destruction of the environment. Similarly, Romantic artist David Friedrich's painting, Standing Above the Fog, shows the beauty of the natural world with a man gazing over his country. Not only does this painting show the power of nature, but it shows the artist's love for his nation. From Romanticism emerged a nationalist mindset. The German poem The Watch on the Rhine by Max Schneckenburger shows the nationalist ideals of the time. Dear fatherland, no danger thine. Firm stand thy sons to watch the Rhine. They stand 100,000 strong, quick to avenge their country's wrong. The responses from society towards industrialization varied from amazed to enraged, but no opinion would stop the speeding train that was industry.